Hey everyone, welcome to Woo Woo Wednesday. I'm Brittany Carmichael and I'll be diving into the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck today for your live tarot reading. Well, I guess it's an oracle reading today. Today is a full moon in Capricorn, and full moons are all about releasing and letting go of negative energy. So this is going to be a beautiful reading about what do we need to pay attention to that is leaving our life right now. So if you're watching, say hello. Where are you watching from? Is this your first time on Woo Woo Wednesday? I'm super thrilled to jump on here today and share the wisdom of nature, because it's so true that if we just slow down, if we go out into nature, we take a deep breath, we look up at the moon, we can actually see the moon. You call us woo-woo, but we can see the moon. We look at the moon and we realize that we are connected to this underlying source of energy that is propelling all things, is making the flowers grow, it's making our cuts heal. I mean, we are a part of a magical world. So that's why I felt called to use the Nature's Whisper deck today, because it is a full moon, and I just want us to be reminded to get back to our hippie roots, to remember that where we come from, why we're here. Oh, Denver, first time watching. Thank you for joining, Britt. Hey, Hilter. Hello from Sweden. Oh my gosh. Brandy Davis is here. Laura's here. Nadine, Rachel. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Hey, oh my gosh. So amazing. So how are you guys feeling today? Like, tune in, take a deep breath, like be present. If you're going to be here, if you want to watch Woo Woo Wednesday, like give yourself the sacred space to just feel how you're feeling right now. It's 4 o'clock here in Texas, and so halfway through my day, it's a great time to pause and reflect. Have you been as productive as you want to be? Have you been relaxing if your body's been asking for that? Have you been honoring whatever your body needs? What do you need right now? How is your energy levels? Are you exhausted? Are you feeling super like high vibing, fiery energy? Because that is totally where I'm at right now. If you guys can't tell, I'm on fire. So I cannot wait to deliver a powerful message to you guys today. Sherry says, oh my God, I caught you. Yay. A sunset in Scotland is beautiful. Oh my gosh, how incredible, guys. And you're in the future, so you're already experiencing the full moon. Clarissa says, a mess. You know what? Let me just talk on that really quick. Need some grounding. Yes, before I got on Woo Woo, I went to the park and I just closed my eyes and I took my shoes off and I just was breathing and just getting reconnected so that I could jump on here and give you guys a message that's unbiased and I'm not tired. I have the energy to do that, so I'm super excited. I'm recovering from a 6 days of flu. Oh no, Laura, I'm sending you so much love, guys. Everyone send some love Laura's way. Feeling a mess. Great energy today. Awesome. Okay, having a hard day, need some grounding. Okay, guys, so here's what I want to talk about. Right now, full moons, of course, are all about releasing. Let's think about life as a shopping cart, and you can only put so many objects in it. Chris, my husband, was the inventor of this idea, and it just helped me to see so clearly on how we need to let go in order to receive the new that we've been asking for. So if you're feeling a mess, then it's because likely things are coming out of your life. You're releasing and you're feeling a little unstable, like you don't have control over your life because things are changing. But if you've been asking for something new, which I'm assuming you have, then you have to begin to release the old to welcome the new. And Chris had this great idea that life is like a shopping cart and you can only fill it so much. There is a limit to how much we can experience in life, but what's cool is that there are unlimited opportunities available to us to experience. So just because we can't do it all doesn't mean we can't do what we think is the impossible. Guys, you have a dream and you've been letting go of old beliefs that have been holding you back from that. You've been stepping up and stepping outside of your comfort zone and saying, you know what, I'm going to learn something new. I'm going to try something different. So I just want to take a moment to honor you through these changes. You have to begin to find that quiet space of stillness within so that when times in the external reality are shifting and changing, that you can come to a place of peacefulness, of groundedness, of centeredness, knowing that you are supported, that you are loved. How many of you guys practice tuning into that center of stillness through meditation or yoga? Do you guys have a mindful practice? This would be a great time to begin amping up your mindfulness practice, your meditation, your yoga, getting quiet so that you can surrender and listen to what your heart is asking you to step forward and do or learn or be or stop doing. Not quite soon, but 10 p.m. here in the future. Hello from Australia. Hey, Jessica. Rachel says, everything is changing right now. So many new things. I've never meditated. I should start. Rachel, based on our work together, you should definitely meditate because meditation helps you gain control of your mind. And I just had the pleasure of interviewing Tara Mackey, who is the author of Wild Habits and Cured by Nature. And her best advice was to be the gatekeeper of your own thoughts, of everything that's coming in and coming out. So yes, meditation is a great practice to begin. That awareness of turning within and asking ourselves, how do we think and feel right now? I've gotten away from meditating. I am sitting in the intention to start again. I love it. I love it, guys. And you guys can bring meditation to your daily life, not just setting a timer and sitting, you know, in lotus pose, but while you're doing the dishes or while you're driving to work, instead of doing your normal habits, like just slow down and be more intentional with your breath and just be empty. Stop thinking thoughts. Just allow things to come in, but easily go out. And it takes practice. Thoughts will continually come in, but the meditation practice is how long between thoughts are you developing the skill of sitting in that stillness? Do you guys understand? So people say, I'm not good at meditating because, you know, I can't stop thinking or whatever. Well, that's why it's called meditation practice. And the practice is to elongate the time that it takes for thoughts to come in and the next thought to come in, right? Because they do. Thoughts will come in, but it's what you do with them. Do you follow them down a rabbit hole or do you let them go out just as easily as they come in? Be the gatekeeper of your own thoughts. Yes, I know, that was great sage wisdom. Okay, so the way that this reading works, so many of you are new, and I'm just so thrilled to have you. I shuffled the cards with the intention that all of us receive the message we need for this week right now in the moment. So whatever resonates with you, take it and run with it, because if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not meant for you. So this reading will help all of us to see what we are letting go of, because like I said, today is a full moon and it's all about letting go of the old. So you can only fill up your basket so much. So what are you going to let go of? I want you to answer this in the comments below, because awareness and intention helps us to create the change. So what is the thing you're going to take out of your basket, out of your shopping cart in life, so that you can make room for new opportunities? What is that one thing you are feeling called to release? Whether it's a bad attitude, a job, a relationship, a belief. So much love sending this out. Oh, I love it. Thank you guys. And if you guys know a soul sister who would love this message, then go ahead and tag them or share this on your page. I appreciate the good karma. Gemma says, every time I listen to meditation, I only get about 5 minutes listen and then I'm asleep. I have such a busy life. Meditation is the only time my body must relax enough to switch off. Well, it is good that you're falling asleep because you clearly need that. Rachel says, I'm letting go of the belief that I have low energy and I'm taking on more than I can handle. You know, when you go after what you love and what you're passionate about, you'll have an unlimited supply. There's a deep reservoir of energy that is available to you because you are a generator of energy. You have the ability to amp it up. So I want you all right now to amp up your energy just a little bit by breathing in deeper. Pull in more oxygen in through your nose and bring it all the way down into your body, not just up here in the chest, in the top of the chest. Like, that's how people get anxious and stressed, and then their shoulders get tight. If you practice the fullness of breath and breathing it all the way down into your body, then you can begin to relax a little bit more and start to create more energy. It's funny how getting in a relaxed state of mind and body gives you more energy. It's really fascinating. So many people say, I'm so tired, I don't want to work out. But once you work out, you have all this energy. Guys, did you see all the lights just flashing? We're talking about energy here. I think we're controlling it, guys. Okay, one more card to come up from the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. I picked this deck up in Iceland because, Oh, that's a lot of cards. Because I felt like Iceland is such a magical place where nature is constantly sharing her wisdom, and these cards are a perfect representation of that. All right, one more card for the week. Whew. Also, guys, I will be hosting a live full moon release ritual and guided meditation tonight in my Shine Tribe Sisterhood. It's my private Facebook group at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to find a sacred space of like-minded, supportive people who will honor you and celebrate you and hold space for you to release what no longer serves you, and you want to be guided through a deep, relaxing meditation that will help you to let go of stress and worry, and we probably even will finish with a little tarot reading. So I love doing those on the new and full moon in my private Facebook group, Shine Tribe Sisterhood. You guys, if you just search it on Facebook, it's hashtag Shine Tribe Sisterhood if you're not there, or you could go to BrittanyCarmichael.com/join. Okay, letting go of my dad's clutter and sitting so much. Yeah, sitting, they say, is the new cancer. So make sure you're constantly standing up and shaking it out because when our hips get tight, our emotions get stuck, and then it's hard to really allow all of that energy to flow through us, especially if we're trying to create more of it. Okay, I'm diving in. We've got some cards. Letting go of my personal guilt and anxiety. Guilt just stops you from enjoying the choice that you have made, so let it go. Oh, hot diggity, I'll be there. Awesome. I'm so glad you guys will be there. I'm just like, I'm on fire today. We're just going to be hanging out all day. It's like a full moon party starting now and all the way into the evening, so let's get started. Celebrate differences is the card. So this is saying that, you know what, you're changing and your beliefs are changing and the people that you want to surround yourself with are changing. And this is saying, instead of isolating other people because they're different or they don't understand you, this is saying celebrate that we're all different. Celebrate the fact that you aren't like me and I'm not like you. This is why we're here, because if we were the same, there would be no need for the both of us. So enjoy the fact that we are all unique, and stop alienating people just because they have pink hair or they like a certain sex or they live across an imaginary border. This is insane, guys, if we think about it. If we don't, if we feel, if we tune into our heart, we know that that's just crazy. So this is a card to remind us that we are all made from the same stardust, no matter what color we are, what language we speak, or who we like, or what we do, or how we contribute. We all matter. And when we can love and celebrate ourselves and our unique differences, then you have the compassion and the ability to celebrate others' uniqueness. Let me just, hold on, what the heck is going on here? Technology, guys. Anyway, celebrate your differences. Celebrate each other. If you're around somebody, turn to them and say, hey, I celebrate you for being awesome. You'll make somebody's day, but most importantly, make your own day by celebrating your unique awesomeness. Amy says, hey, Brittany, happy to catch you live. Jenny says, full moon party all day. Yeah, Jenny and I have been partying since early this morning. We had some coaching calls today. Oh my gosh, we have been on a roll, guys. Okay, let's move in. Celebrate differences. Before we move on to the next card, I want to know what comes up for you when I say celebrate differences. What's the thought, the feeling, the vision, the message that comes to you? Where do you feel like maybe this message pertains in your life? Have you been a little judgmental? Have you been comparing yourself with other people? Are you trying to live up to perfectionism, which is imaginary and you'll never get there? How are you celebrating your differences? How do you celebrate your uniqueness? Actually, I want to know, what are you most proud of about yourself? Celebrate yourself. Take a moment. I think Gina, who wrote the book Pussy, A Reclamation, Mama Gina, that's her name, she says to brag. So brag below. I want to know, what are you celebrating about yourself right now? Because, hey, full moons are about celebration and gathering with your tribe and having that sacred connection. How people I work with handle things different than I would. I think that's a great example, because we all, different strokes for different folks, and we all have a different way of doing things. My husband measures, when we're cooking, he measures everything. He like levels it off perfectly. If it's not on the list, it doesn't go in the bowl. And I throw the recipe out the window and just a little of this and a little of that. And we all have different ways of doing things. But do we both get good chocolate chip cookies at the end? Yeah. Vegan, by the way, and organic and gluten-free and all the good stuff. Yes, we do. but we took two different paths. So they say all roads lead to Rome. So celebrate that we're all on a different path, but we're all headed to that same elevation of love, peacefulness, right? Damn, guys. The next card is Breakthrough. What a great card. I actually think this is the cover of the, yeah, it's the cover of the Oracle deck. Breakthrough is saying, hey, like I said, you've been changing, you've been growing, you've been expanding, and now you're finally at that breakthrough moment where you're like, yes, all of the hard work that I've been doing has paid off. And I know that that is true because I just said before I got on this call to my husband, we went and took that walk in nature. I said, man, it finally feels like all of those seeds that I planted over the last few years are finally growing and coming to fruition. And it feels like all the puzzle pieces are falling into place. So if you're not in that space right now where you're like, yes, I'm breaking through, know that you are on that trajectory, that you have set upon a journey that you said, I am here to discover myself, my purpose, and what it is that lights me up, and how can I bring more joy to the world. This is your breakthrough moment, guys. This is the moment where you're like, I know where I'm headed. And if you don't have that clarity right now, take time. This is what I'm saying, up your meditation practice. If you're not in tune with listening to your intuition, if you don't know how to turn inside and say, okay, what's the next step? And then patiently and faithfully listen that that next piece of guidance will show up, then you need to start practicing getting in that meditative and receptive space so that you can open up that dialogue with your soul and have that breakthrough moment where you're like, you go from a lack of clarity and I don't know what my purpose is and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But if you open up that relationship and develop that channel and you say, hey, I want to connect with my soul. Why am I here? What am I meant to be doing? Like, what is my purpose? You begin to start feeling these new thoughts and having these new visions and opportunities start to show up. And this card says that you're at a breakthrough moment right now. So again, celebrate yourself. This is a breakthrough of breaking through beliefs. This is a breakthrough of stepping outside your comfort zone. How many of you feel like over the last 6 months, I have done things that have caused me to step outside my comfort zone, but you've made those intentional choices because you're looking for that change and transformation. Jamie says, I watched my partner have that realization last night. Cool thing to see. I love that. And that's so why I do this work, because when you guys have that like aha moment and you're like, oh, I get it now. Done. Like that's what makes me high, guys. Let me see. I feel as though all of this could be a message for me. Absolutely. And that's why I do this group reading so that I just pull 3 cards, because listen, we're all in tune. We're all in this story together. We're all in this play together. And all of our voices and all of our creative visions and efforts and our kind acts and the creative expressions that we put out into the world create this beautiful woven tapestry of life. So your voice, your message, your story, your creations, your love, your light freaking matters. So how are you sharing it? How are you going out there and being that bright, shining star? Okay, last card. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any comments. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Okay, the last card. Aw, be gentle with yourself. How sweet is this card, guys? Ooh, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it in focus. Okay, be gentle with yourself. So this is, oh man, hold on. Let me just take a moment. There's mushrooms and deers and flowers and birds and monkeys and volcanoes and palm trees, and it's just reminding us that we are so all connected, and that if you're in a space where you're a little afraid, you're uncertain, you don't have the control that you're so used to having, you're breaking through to a new way of living and trusting that your heart will lead the way. This is saying be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stop trying to live up to this level of perfectionism that is not available. You will grow and you will constantly learn, yes, but go easy on yourself and take time to rest and take time to pause. It's not about going. It's about going when you're inspired to take action and then pausing for reflection. What did I learn from this? What good did I do? What good came from this? And now where can I go moving forward from here? And we're not always guided. Not every second of the day. You don't wake up, okay, what's my guidance? Okay, what's the next thing? Sometimes things have to happen behind the scene. And in that time, we get squirrely. How many of you understand what I'm saying? We get a little weird. We're like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, am I supposed to be doing something else? Like I'm freaking out. But instead of freaking out, use that time wisely and just relax. Take time to fill your cup. Take time to nurture your soul. Take that hot bath. Take that walk in nature. Do more meditating. Start coloring. Like, relax. So be gentle with yourself. Says don't go so hard on yourself during this change and transition. It's not easy changing. You guys realize that when the caterpillar goes inside its chrysalis, it turns to mush. It turns to mush, guys. So the change isn't always easy, and it can evoke some painful feelings, and it can pull fear out like crazy, you know? So just be easy on yourself when you are having a bad day or when you are feeling less than. Tune into yourself and be that comforting soul. Say, you know what? I honor that I feel this way right now. But because I feel this way, I'm going to take time to love myself a little bit more, or to tune into why are my thoughts making me feel this way? Because feelings typically get evoked because we're thinking certain thoughts about ourselves. Anne says, I recently faced a perfectionism about how I look, realizing that I'm still trying to carry who I was with who I have become. Now, as my birthday approaches, I am shedding that girl and going to get to know the woman I have become. Wow, guys, how powerful was that? How good did that feel? I just posted about this today, #alignment. I love that. All three cards on point. Needed to hear this today, Britt. Oh, you guys are awesome. So awesome. Totally needed this today. What has resonated so far with you guys? The first card that's come up is celebrate differences. Know that you're unique. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Like, you're on your own path and it looks completely different. So there's no right way or wrong way. There's no one to look at and compare and say, well, they're doing it this way. I think I'm doing it wrong. Incorrect way of living and thinking. And if you agree, you'll agree if you know how that feels. It feels so constricted, and we are so creative, like I said, with unlimited possibilities available to us. But we have a capacity on how much we can handle. So decide what it is you want to experience and go for that. Breakthrough was the next card. You are breaking through the chrysalis. Your wings are coming out. You are becoming the butterfly. And be gentle with yourself. Remember, when the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, it takes time for its wings to get unwrinkled and to get all the moisture and the fluid and liquid off before they're able to actually go into flight. So right now you're at that turning point, that breakthrough point of going, okay, I've got wings, but they're still a little wet. I don't know what to do with them. This is your time, man. This is your time to shine. You guys know that's like my mantra for Shine School. So spread your wings and be gentle with yourself. Take time to nurture your spirit. Ask yourself, what do I need most right now that will fill my cup, and be the responsible one to take the action to do that. No one else is going to come and fill your cup up for you. Anne says the difference is in who I was and who I am now. That's a beautiful difference to celebrate. I mean, that's your own personal celebration of who you were and who you are. And I know exactly how you feel, because who I was an angry, 200-pound, judgmental, critical, if I didn't say angry girl. And I had piercings all over my face. I only have a few now, but I had tons of them. I had short black hair. I was hiding in my darkness. And today I can say that I am shining from the inside because I was willing and I was courageous enough to look at my darkness in the face and say, I am not you. That is not me. This was something that I was learning. This is something that life was trying to teach me. And I'm growing and evolving beyond that hurt little girl. Yeah? You guys feel me? Whew. I have poured so much into this reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you want to hang out with me for a full moon party tonight in my Shine Tribe Sisterhood, I highly recommend that you check it out. And if you can't make it, then I encourage you to do your own full moon release ritual tonight by checking out my blog. If you're on Instagram, you can check the link in bio. If you're here on Facebook, I'll post it in the comments below. Let me do that really quick for you guys while I'm here. Full moon rituals. Okay, you guys can do your own full moon ritual, and you can also download my free guided meditation that comes along with it to help you release all of that negative energy and like we talked about today, break through that fear and break through that old version of yourself so that new beautiful butterfly version of yourself can emerge, so that you can start shining your light in the world. So if you can't make it tonight for my full moon ritual inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, then be sure to check out the blog and download the free meditation so that you can practice this ritual on your own. Because guys, it's important to set time aside to heal and to release and to look at what's going on in your life, right? So be aware, be conscious, and be intentional with every thought and feeling and action that you take. And it starts by this mindfulness practice. So like I said today, it's very important that we up our mindfulness practice. So whether it be meditation or yoga or just being present in the moment, walking in nature, whatever helps you connect back to your soul, go do that, because your soul needs it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here for Woo Woo Wednesday. If you would like a private reading, then you can check me out at brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. I share all the details on how you can schedule your private one-on-one, and I hope to see you guys tonight inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood for the full moon party. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and if you know someone who would love this message, go ahead and tag them in the comments below or share this to your page. I appreciate the good vibes. Before I go, I love you, Lindsay. It's so good to see you, soul sister. I freaking miss you. We need to get together. All right, guys, thank you for joining. I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful full moon. And remember, you have to let go of the old to make room for the new. And if you've been asking for change, then have the courage to let go of that old habit, that old thought, that old job, that old t-shirt, whatever it is, the old way of being. Let it go and let the new in. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy full moon blessings, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.